Hello everybody, welcome back to another Matchday vlog. Thank you very much for tuning into the channel. Make sure you do subscribe, smash a like on the video as well if you're enjoying the content. And a big thank you to everybody who tuned in last week. Record numbers on the Matchday vlog, so thank you all very much indeed. On our way to St Mary's, it's a grey, gloomy Saturday morning. Gonna go and grab a coffee, bite to eat, then head to St Mary's and to the new fan zones. And check them out and see what we can see around St Mary's. Really excited to be there. Saints back in the Premier League at home. Haven't won in 11 attempts in an opening Premier League game at St Mary's. So hopefully we can break history today. Put that right, get 3 points, up the Saints.
Yeah, good to see you, Martin.
What's your thoughts on the new fan zone?
Yeah, it's fully, isn't it? It'll be much better when we can go outside, not as packed.
Yeah, the weather's dreadful.
Yeah, I think for the city, this brings in more money. I think more people will come here with the more options that we have. So I think it brings the fans in before the game. It's really good.
It is really good. 2 hours before kick-off, it's absolutely packed. Let's talk about the game today. It's a big game for us at home. What are your score prediction firstly?
2-1 Saints.
We're not traditionally very good in Premier League openers here.
Yeah.
We haven't won in 11 attempts.
Yeah.
We have to change that today.
Definitely, and I think now you can see that the team we have is bringing more aggression. You know, we're not a team that's going to be belittled by other clubs, so I think today we're going to go out there and fight for what we have and hopefully get a win.
How good was the performance last week at St James's Park? We're outstanding, weren't we?
Yeah, so good. Better than what I thought everyone expected. You know, we really gave it everything we could. Sadly, a little goalkeeping error led to us losing the game, but I think, you know, that made everyone feel a lot more confident going into the season. So
it's the final week of the transfer window. Yeah. Any areas you really feel we have to do business in now? Obviously, a goalkeeper's vital,
yeah,
isn't it?
100% a goalkeeper. If we bring anyone else in, I think that's a bonus. But a goalkeeper, hopefully Ramsdale or the Dutch guy, either one, I think anyone's going to be an upgrade on McCarthy, isn't it? So
overall, we're looking ahead to the rest of the season. Do you think we're going to have enough to stay up?
Yeah, I think I have positivity that I think we will, so fingers crossed. I think maybe 16th, 17th would be good.
I want to get your thoughts on the brand new fan zone here in the Northern.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, the atmosphere's buzzing. Just short of 2 hours before kick-off and it's rammed here.
Yep.
Let's talk about today's game. Really good performance last week in Newcastle.
Fantastic. I thought it was a really good performance. I watched it obviously at home, but I thought we played really well. We created a lot of chances. Unfortunately, we didn't put it away. I think it's a big 6 point today, but I think the way Russ is playing at the minute with the 5 at the back, I think it suits their counter-attack quite well because we've got the ability to again counter that. But I think we've got the ability of what's come in to then go forward and then create some more, which we did last week.
How good is the brand new fan zone here?
Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing. I'm so glad we've got something new to look forward to for the season.
Atmosphere's incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's like Wembley all over again, just a little bit smaller.
I want your score prediction today. Big game for us. Played really, really well at St James's Park last week. What's your score prediction for today?
The first game of the season is always going to be a tough one at home.
Tough at home.
But home, if we make it loud enough, they might struggle more. I'm going to go 2-1 Saints.
2-1 Saints. Who's scoring?
I'm going to have Armour score, and I reckon Joe Aribo's got one in the locker today.
Joe, good to see you at the new fan zone at St Mary's at the Northern. What's your thoughts on this? Pretty amazing.
It's so good, honestly. They've really focused on atmosphere this season. It's amazing.
Yeah, we're 2 hours before kick-off and it's absolutely Ramo in here. Fair play to the club. Brilliant, brilliant work. Harvey, thoughts on the new Northern fan zone?
It's amazing, it's so good. It'll help bring all the fans together, get behind the team. It's what we need, I think. We've been needing this for a long, long time.
The Saints brass are about to play, so hopefully you can hear us on the video. Right, I want to get your score prediction for today's game.
3-1 Saints.
Going 3-1 Saints.
2-0 Saints.
Goal scorers.
Armstrong grabs a couple, and I'd say Brereton Diaz.
Brereton Diaz, I like Brereton Diaz.
Walker Peters and Adam Armstrong.
Right, score prediction time. Going to start with you, young man. Freddie, what's your score prediction?
2-0 Saints.
2-0 Saints. Goal scorers for me.
Brennan Diaz and, I don't know, someone random out of the blue.
Yeah, I like it. What about yourself, Keane?
I'm going to go 2-1, and I'll go Downs and Archer.
Archer, like the Archer. What's the score prediction, Kev?
Yeah, I said 2-1 to Freddie this morning, and small bone and Armstrong.
Yeah, first Forest fan of the day. Let's have a score prediction.
Score prediction, I'd go 1-1. I'll take a 1-1. Yeah. Tough season. I think most Forest fans realistically would take finishing 14th. Sort of, better mid-table position. Just avoiding relegation.
Forest fan, thank you very much for joining me today. How are you feeling about the game?
Buzzing, yeah, looking forward to it. Early season, so obviously the nerves are still there a little bit, but yeah, we're looking good. Saints will be well up for it, and so will we. So it's a big one already. I do think it's going to be a bit cagey. I think it's a wet pitch, obviously. It's definitely going to be a touchy one. I think there'll be a few bookings, not a load of goals. I think it's going to be 2-0 Forest. I think Gibbs White and Hudson Odoi.
Had 2 steady seasons settling in, and this is going to be our year for aiming for mid-table. Shown promise. My personal opinion, I think I'd like to see him through till Christmas, and if he's not made any progress by then I'd be looking for some kind of change. But I think so far he's shown some promise, and we've got a good chance to get that going. 2-1.
Jay Gunner, great to meet you, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. I'm enjoying soaking up the atmosphere.
What brings you down here? You're an Arsenal fan, really, but you're here at St Mary's today for Saints Forest.
Yeah, so basically I'm here over on my TikTok, what you prominently know. I've had a lot of Saints fans showing me love, so I thought I'd come
Everyone
here
today.
Loves you. Yeah, there we go, people. But I'm here, a lot of Saints fans are showing me love, so I thought I'd come here today, enjoy the atmosphere.
Saints your second team?
Saints are my second team, red and white, of course. So.
Yeah. No, talk to me about Arsenal. Big year ahead for you guys. How are you feeling about the season?
I'm feeling very optimistic, very confident. I keep putting this out there all on my platforms. I think we'll win the league this season.
Yeah, it'd be great if you did. It'd be good to see someone different win it.
Yeah.
Any more business to be done in the January transfer window?
I'm being told
in the summer transfer window? Yeah. Any business to be done in the summer transfer window?
I've had a few sources telling me that we're going in for an attacker. Okay. But I do say today, I do think that Saints will win today. And I really do hope that Saints stay up as well.
Yeah. What's your score prediction for today's game?
2-1 to the Saints. 2-1 to the Saints.
2-1 to the Saints. I really appreciate that. So, everyone needs to go and check you out. Give your channel a shout out on my page now.
My name's Jay Gunner17 over on TikTok. You know the drill, people.
Get involved. Give him a follow. Absolute legend. So thank you very much.
Lovely.
Mate, it's great to meet you, mate.
Yeah, you too.
Fans, last interviews and score predictions before we go on the ground today. What your score prediction, young man?
1-0.
Yourself?
2-1 Saints. I think Adam Armstrong will score 2.
Yeah.
I think he's in.
We need our first win at home, don't we? It would be good to get 3 points.
2-0.
Team news is in, unchanged for Saints today. Not actually surprised, other than Cameron Archer maybe playing up front. But the atmosphere inside St Mary's is absolutely electric. Not seen this for a while. In a standard league game outside the playoffs, it's brilliant. The Northern Walls fill in very quickly. They've encouraged fans to be inside the ground 10 minutes before kick-off because there's a card attached to everybody's seat. I'm going to get as much footage as I can as they're held up. It's 10 minutes on the clock. It's Saints 0, Forest 0. Forest started the better of the two sides. High press from Forest, not to let Saints get on the ball at all. Wood. 16 minutes on the clock, and it's still all Forest. They break down the left-hand side. Saints give the ball away sloppy again. Cross comes in. Wood gets the head of it straight at the goalkeeper. Saints have been lucky. They're going to have to really step it up now. Just look a little bit edgy at the moment. Again, nobody playing through the middle. Still like to see Cameron Archer through the middle. Said it at the start of the game. Forest attack again. Score now for a goal kick. As it stands, it's Saints 0, Forest 0, 17 on the clock. Minutes on the clock. It's nearly half time. Still Saints 0, Forest 0. It's all been Forest's first half. Saints have struggled to get out. Forest have put a really good press on Southampton, not giving Saints any time on the ball at all. Both Flynn Downs and Adam Armstrong are in the book. Half time at St Mary's, it's Saints 0, Forest 0. I'm with Ethan from SFC Vlogs. Ethan, give me your thoughts on that first half. Not been the greatest, has it?
No, it's been quite poor, to be honest. They've pressed us really well. They've sussed us out from the game versus Newcastle. Hopefully they come up better in the second, but who knows?
It's been a high press from Forest, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, not pressed in 1s and 2s, 7s and 8s.
Nico Williams on that right-hand side is just pushing up. I just think it's really poor. Compared to last week at Newcastle, it was a brilliant performance, both first half and second half. That first half was like championship all over again.
Saints struggled to get out, didn't they? They've really struggled to get out. And when they did get out, they've got nothing up top. There's no focal point up top. There's no one through the middle, is there?
No. It's a bit weird because it seems like Joe Aribo's playing as that centre forward. I don't know if we played that at Newcastle last week, but I don't know.
It's similar, playing similar setup.
It's weird.
Armstrong cuts in almost places a night at times, but then just back out on the right.
Yeah, I've liked Berridge Diaz coming in, cutting in. Him and Walker Peters linking up very well. But we just need to be better in that second half. I love the new Northern, by the way. It's so brilliant.
Yeah, the new Northern, you've got to give it a mass shout. It's been brilliant. They created a lot of noise. You can't hear the away fans.
No.
From where we are in blocks 1 and 2, Ethan's not many seats above me, a rows above me, and yeah, you wouldn't hear the away fans.
Yeah, I couldn't hear them, absolutely. They were quite quiet. But yeah, I think Saints have done a brilliant thing with the new fan zones, new Northern. They've done well. They should be proud of themselves.
It's Southampton that the team are on top now. Saints are on top. Start the second half really well. 58 minutes on the clock. Harwood Bellis, though, having a bit of a Matchday, giving the ball away sloppy too many times. I said that in the first half, a little bit of analysis, but Will Smallbone central midfield started the second half really well. Ben Brereton Diaz looks lively, strong physical player. Adam Armstrong's getting in the game a bit more this second half as well. But both Armstrong and Brereton Diaz both hugging the touchline. No one through the middle still. Joe Aribo steps into that 9 at times, but still need someone through the middle for me if we're going to win this game. But can't really see where the goal's coming from at the moment. But it is still 0-0. Saints 0, Forest 0. 59 on the clock. Saints start the second half far better than they did the first, but they find themselves 1-0 down. A spout from Forest, there's a corner, the ball gets recycled. There's the deflection off Sigawara, comes back out to Morgan Gibbs-White, and he smashes it into the back of the net. He's been really good, been one of the best players on the pitch today, Gibbs-White by quite some way. Saints are on the attack, couple of changes, a Dozy's on for Adam Armstrong. Cameron Archer's come on as well for Yuki Sigawara. Saints going with a 9 up front, need to do something different now, but Saints find themselves 1-0 down, 72 minutes on the clock. Minutes on the clock now, and Tyler Dibbling, he's come on for Will Smallbone, struggling to really find any cut and thrust in the final third, finding it really difficult without an out 9. Archer struggling to get in the day, Dibbling's on the ball, tries to play Archer in, doesn't quite find the pass, it's intercepted. Forest break again. Forest to come close. Alex McCarthy's made a few saves here. To be honest, he's probably been the man of the match. He's been Southampton's best player. He's been a very, very busy goalkeeper this afternoon. But it's still Southampton 0, Forest 1. When me and Southampton lose 1-0 to Nottingham Forest at home, can I get your post-match thoughts?
Disappointing. I loved the atmosphere in the Northern. Come on.
Yeah, it was brilliant. The Northern Wall was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing, but it's a bit disappointing. I think, I reckon our manager got done today with the tactics a little bit too soft, a little bit too cautious.
They pressed us big time, didn't they?
Nottingham Forest. Yeah, right in our faces. We played like a championship team today, which is a bit disappointing for me.
Yeah. Played without a number 9. Felt we lacked a bit of physicality up front. Did you?
Absolutely, 100%. We need a Ricky Lambert. Come on, Ricky, come back. We need a big. I mean, Tyler Dibden looked excellent when he come on, and I can see there's a big future for him. But we need someone a little bit more power up front.
Yeah.
We'll be very good at passing it around and then losing it in our own half. We need to get it in their half, and then when we've got a throw in, for example, on the 18-yard line, chuck it in the box.
Yeah.
Don't just throw it down there and then it goes tap back. What's the point? You know?
Yeah.
And we've had a free kick over the other side. Get everybody forward. Get the ball in the box. No. Pass it back to Jack Stevens. What's the point?
Fred, thank you for joining me. Southampton lose to Nottingham Forest. Can I get some of your thoughts as a fan?
It's just painful. We're passing it around the back. And there's so many
predictable at times.
So many opportunities where a Dozy or Walker Peters or Burton Diaz were making good runs and no one tried to find them. It's just get Howard Bellis just ping the ball forward because he can do it. I've seen him do it many times, but he just
struggled a little bit today. He had a tough day, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He didn't look. I didn't look himself. You know, Downs as well looked a bit. He looked very kind of aggressive.
They put a massive press on us today, didn't they, Nottingham Forest?
I said it right at the start. If they press us high, we could be in trouble, and that's exactly what they did. So
yeah, they did. Any positives to take out of it for you at all, Fred?
Dibblin looked good.
Yeah, he did when he came on. He needed to come on a little bit earlier though, didn't he?
I was getting annoyed with we didn't make subs till the 70th minute.
Yeah.
Would have liked to see Ugo Chukwu because I think we needed that physical presence in midfield. And Ugo Chukwu would have given us that, but he didn't come on. So it's a bit disappointing didn't see him. But.
Yeah, it was a disappointing afternoon. Alex McCarthy in goal. He's probably walked out of there a man of the match today because he's made a lot of saves. Criticised heavily last week, but credit where credit's due today. He kept the score low. Because it could have been a lot more.
Yeah, I reckon he's seen the news. Apparently, we've agreed a fee for the Dutch guy. I forget his name, like Bilal or something.
Yeah.
Just before the game, Fabrizio Romano said that we've agreed a deal. So maybe he's seen that and he's given him the kick up the bum he needed. But I still think his passing looks shaky at times. You know, he's trying to ping it forward to Smallbone and it
just doesn't suit him, does it?
It doesn't suit him. I mean, he's still decent. Maybe he could be our cup goalie, but not for the Premier League.
No. It wasn't even enjoyable. I got bored within 10 minutes of the match.
You say that every game, Richie.
Disappointed with the performance. First half was dreadful at times, wasn't it? We really struggled to get near them, struggled to kick the ball.
Well, our best player the whole game, I thought, was Walker Peters. Yeah. He was the only one that willing to create anything. The rest of the players may as well not been there.
It'd be a massive loss if we were to lose Carl Walker Peters.
Definitely. Got to keep him with 100%.
Yeah,
who can we bring in? We've had opportunities. We've missed out on the Sunderland player. We've missed out on the Celtic player. The team we got, wow, it ain't good enough. It's weaker than what we had last season.
We're missing a bit of physicality up top. Would you agree with that?
Definitely. The players we had today, no effort on goal. I mean, they may as well not have been there. Armstrong, non-existent, done nothing.
Yeah, he found it really hard today. It was a tough game for him, wasn't it? Forest stifled Southampton, didn't they? Played a high press, like 6-7 pressing at a time. I said it at half time in my video. They really went after Southampton at times, didn't they?
Yeah, they're a bit seasoned after being in the Premier League a couple of years. Today we looked like a championship team, played like a championship team, and I don't know.
Going to have to be better going forward, aren't we?
Definitely.
I've got a Nottingham Forest fan with me. Thoughts on your victory today? Very well played. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I thought we bossed the game, really.
Totally controlled it?
Totally controlled the game. Didn't have absolute clear-cut chances first half. Slightly worried going in 0-0 at half-time because we've done that before where we've sort of played well, got in and draw in and then lost games. But again, you had a spell 5 minutes second half. Thought we bossed it after that again and deserved the win.
Yeah, they're very good in midfield. You put us under a press. He proper looked at the way that we played against Newcastle last week. They totally, last week, didn't get near us and let us play. But you didn't do that today. He totally done his homework on Southampton.
Absolutely, yeah. I think since Nuno's come in, that's what he's done. He's made us a lot more sure in defensively.
Yeah.
We've got the press going. We've got the pace on the wings.
Got some very good players.
Yeah,
Morgan Gibbs-White, I thought was superb.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, really, really good. Enjoyed his performance today.
Yeah, I hope you have a safe trip home. Best wishes for the rest of the season. We'll see you at the Forest Ground later in the year.
Thank you
I'm
very
with
much.
controversial Chris. How you doing, Chris?
Yeah, great.
First game back at St Mary's ends in a defeat.
Awful defeat. Clueless. Just 94 minutes passing it around the back. No urgency. If Russell Martin goes on Match of the Day tonight and says how brave and courageous we were today, he really needs to have a good hard long look at himself, because we were awful. 78 minutes and their goalie had a catch to make. Didn't have a shot of note. Mistake again from Aribo. Get rid of the ball. Why don't we get rid of the ball? Last week McCarthy, get rid of the ball. Today Aribo, get rid of the ball. Recycle gets us nowhere.
Yeah, we really struggled to have anything in attack. Did you feel that today?
I think we struggled. I thought we struggled everywhere apart from really nice football across the back five.
Yeah.
You know, but it's pointless. It gets you nowhere. Forest get the ball down. They get forward. We get the ball down.
They
and
broke
we play.
the numbers, didn't they? The amount of players that were getting into our box was quite incredible at times.
But
I count 3 or 4 at one stage.
I wouldn't be surprised if the possession is up in 60-70% again today, because that's all we've got. And you don't win points or games or score goals by doing that. We look devoid of ideas. And I said last week on your channel, he's got to have a plan B and a plan C. We played plan A today. And if that's plan A, we are bang in trouble.
Yeah, we will be in trouble. We have no physicality up top. Everybody said the same post-match here. All the fans are saying the same. We need somebody through the middle, don't we? I was watching Amanda Broder's goals back when he played for Southampton during that period of time.
Yeah.
We need somebody that's prepared to beat people, somebody that can play through, can link with midfield and get on the defender's shoulder. There's no one on the centre-backs.
No,
shoulder today, was there? Because there's no one there.
We don't play like that. That's the problem. We don't play like that. We play with no urgency. Look how pedestrian it was all game. All game. It's so slow. And Forest turned up. They did a job. I thought they managed the second half brilliantly. We're going down with their injuries and things like that. They got the crowds back up a little bit, but there was no. And I just thought the subs were panic subs.
Yeah.
They weren't. Why? You take a left back. You put a left back on. And you take a centre half off. Put someone who's going to go out the pitch. Diblin was the only one that looked to get the ball down and get forward.
Picked the ball
and
up
he
and
had
ran
8
when
minutes.
he went past people.
8
Didn't
minutes.
have enough time, did he?
No, not at all. No.
Yeah. He's probably one of our best players today in the space of like 8-9 minutes.
Yeah, probably right for what he did. Yeah, because he gets the ball down and he gets forward. But Martin has got to. We cannot play like that because that's going back to Nathan Jones and Ruben Sellers days.
It's going to be a long season otherwise, isn't it?
It's going to be a very, very hard season. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we go to Brentford next week and get something. But I was really hopeful we get something here today.
Yeah.
First home game, get the place rocking, get the ball down, get the ball forward, play with pace, get the fans on your side. Don't bore them to death for 90 minutes.
Yeah. Let's talk about the fans. Talk about a lot of stadium changes. The Northern Wall today. Give me a bit of reaction to that. I think it was good.
I thought it was good. I thought it could. I thought that the impact the players had an impact on the fans, because the West Brom thing we had here, we played hard and fast against West Brom, and that got the people going.
Yeah.
Today
didn't
we
have that
played
today,
slow.
did we?
No, we didn't. No, we had very little today. It's really disappointing. But like I said last week, we're 2 games into the season. No massive overreaction, but we need something.
You said last week when we were at Newcastle, we were walking out, we need to find that first Premier League goal. We need to find that first point.
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to have to do it. We're going to need to find that before the international break's fast coming now.
Yeah.
It's the last game before the international break.
We have to do something next week at Brentford. If we come away from Brentford with another empty slate again, no goal, no points, I think we're bang in trouble already.
The Matchday vlog is coming to an end. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I hope you've enjoyed the content. Smash a like on the video, please, if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel as well. Loads of great content coming your way over the coming weeks. It's the final week of the transfer window as well, so be all over that. But my final thoughts as I walk away from St Mary's, bitterly disappointing. I thought the fans were magnificent today, as expected. The Northern Wall was brilliant. The new fan zones were excellent. It was buoyant before the game, but the performance on the pitch just wasn't what we probably expected. Nowhere near the levels that we had at Newcastle last week. Nottingham Forest come with a game plan and they executed it perfectly well. I think they're a decent side and they'll be a good mid-table side for me, Nottingham Forest. Established Premier League side now, but that's the end of the Matchday vlog. I'll see you again for another one very soon.